guys, this is a video about me having to change my phone number. You probably don't know me because I don't have any subscribers yet, so if you like this video, subscribe. Okay, so today I'm going to be telling you about how I had a stalker. I don't really know if it's not really a stalker, but it's kind of like a stalker because this person kept calling me every single day for 3 weeks until I changed my number. So that's fun, right? This all happened in like a month, I feel like. I remember the first day I got this creepy call. I was laying down on the couch, right? It was like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Not that late, but it's like, why are you calling me for? I'm trying to sleep, you know what I mean? When I first seen the call, I was like, why are you calling me? I thought it was somebody, because there's like, sometimes like people, like that I don't even talk to will hit me up. They'll be like, oh, like, I need a ride. Like, I'm just trying to sleep, it's 2 in the morning. So I answered the phone, and like, I didn't want to say anything on the phone. Like, I wanted to hear what the other person had to say, so I wasn't gonna say hello. Cause I don't like, you can't wake me up out of my slumber. I was just had the phone in my hand and I was just answered and I was just, and like that's literally how it went. Nobody was saying anything, just people were breathing, me and the person on the other side of the phone. I say hello, what do you want? And still nothing. So guess what I do? I hang up, duh. Why would I just stay on the phone? I go back to sleep on my beautiful couch. And guess what happens? I'm falling asleep and ring, ring! Someone's calling me again. I answer the phone, what you want? What you want, B? And nobody says anything, and I'm pretty salty. I was like, whatever, they're not gonna call again. Why would they call again, alright? I was wrong, they called me again. So I blocked the caller so they can't call me for the rest of my slumber. At 6 in the morning, my dad wakes up, because my dad likes to wake up super early. For no reason, you know, just because. I tell him about it, and he was like,
oh my god, who is this person? Oh.
He's mad, you know? I was like, don't worry. I blocked it, don't worry. Hours later, still early, my mom wakes up and I'm still sleeping because I'm tired. I tell her about it. We kind of ignore it that day, and then I remember unblocking the number so I could see who it was. I was gonna give my mom the phone number, but like that next day, I go to sleep again, the same thing happens over and over. And I remember it starts like at 1 a.m. and then it'll end like at 3 a.m., 4 sometimes. And that's not cool. The number, it was like a house phone number. So that's even creepier. Like imagining like an old man sitting on his kitchen table just calling and calling and calling. Like that's kind of scary. That's like really scary. So I give the phone number to my mom and she calls it off a blocked number. The creepy stalker guy who kept calling me, if you were to answer it like super right away and then say something, you'll hear him like mumble and like groan. Like you'll hear him say stuff. Once he like, I guess realizes like, oh, this is the person I'm calling probably, he'll just like shut up. He won't say anything after that. I'll be like, hello, and then you'll hear like, no, he'll be like something like that. Like that's really creepy. My mom called the phone number. When my mom called it, she was like, hello? I don't know, he sounded like a man. He didn't sound old either. And then my mom was like, why do you keep calling my daughter's phone? And he goes, hold on. You could hear like the phone shuffling. And like he goes for like 2 minutes and then we hang up because nobody comes to the phone after that. What the heck? That's so weird. I go back to sleep because it's early. I'm laying down by my phone and like I wake up to a ring again. And I'm like half asleep. Like I was like, oh my god, they're calling. Like I'm gonna find out who it is right now. I don't know why I was thinking that. Like if I didn't find out last night or the day before that. So I don't know what I was thinking. I was like really excited. Like I don't know. So I answer the phone and I'm like, hello, like super quick. And like when I say hello super quick, somebody says something. So this person, I don't know, started speaking Chinese, like straight up a different language. I have no idea what he was saying, but he sounded angry. He was yelling in my ear. I do not remember what it was because I was half asleep. I was like so confused. Like what? I was really scared. I thought like he cursed me or something, but I don't think so. I'm okay. I blocked the number after that because I was scared. Like, see, this person's not gonna be able to call me no more. They have no way to call me. How did they even get my number? I really don't know how they even got my number. This is where it escalates quickly. I'm really thirsty. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I'm wearing a face mask. It's really nice. Makes my skin super flawless. But I have like a fat pimple, so I just put some right there only. So this one is a Glam Glow. It's a black one. I don't really know what it's called. I just put it on my face. And this white one is a Freeman mask. If you were wondering, kind of, oh, it just like mask. It like shows all your pores. It looks so disgusting. That's nasty. It's okay though. My skin's probably gonna burn off because I've been wearing it for so long already. Where was I? Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I don't remember where I was. Oh yeah, this is where it escalates. Every morning I have to go to school. But I couldn't sleep because now no caller ID caller kept calling me now. So like they would call me off a blocked number or something. I was really upset because I can't like block a no caller ID number. What is there to block? My mom downloaded this app on my phone, which I don't know if I have, but if I don't have it anymore, but if I do, I will show you the contact logs. So it would pretty much log all the callers that would call you. With a span of 3 days, you could do like 3 scrolls of calls because he would call me like over and over and over and over every day for over a span of like 3 days. That's like the only person who would call me. I wasn't feeling it that day. I was, oh my god, B, what's going on? The reason why I brought it up in school is because my mom had texted me. She looked up his number on Google, I guess, and like where he stayed, everything popped up. She found his name. She basically found out who this person was. I looked him up on Facebook. I looked up his name. He was like literally like 70 years old. He's someone's great grandfather. He's old. He was old. He kept calling me. I went to school and I was telling people about it.
Blah, 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 blah. Someone's calling me, whatever.
He was like,
Oh, let me call him, see what happens.
alright, that's on you, Lo. Like, if they start calling you and not me, think that's good for me, but not good for you. So I gave my friend the phone number. They answer. Of course, they answer, but they don't say anything. Like, it literally, it's nobody. You can just hear like grunts, like something. I don't know. I was wondering, like, are they gonna keep calling that person back? I take my cousin's home from school. Told my cousin about it. He wanted the phone number too, and so I gave it to him, and he calls it, and he answers, and then he does the grunt noises again. So that's really scary. I don't like it. I asked those guys if they got any calls after that, and they didn't call him at all. He kept calling me. Stupid man kept calling me. Alright, what happens after this? That kept happening for a while. One day, my mom calls and she changes my number, and I was really sad because I've had that same number since 5th grade. So yeah, that was really bad. And I would be so scared at night to sleep. Like, I feel like he was watching me. I feel like I couldn't go outside. Like, I wouldn't like to sleep in my room. Like, I know I slept on the couch, but that's just because I wanted to watch Netflix. I wouldn't lie to. I feel like I have 2 windows in my room upstairs, and I'd just be, like, scared. I don't know. I just feel like he was gonna be. I would look out the window. He'd be like, I would sleep with the blanket over my head. I would have sleep paralysis. And I remember having, like, this really whole scary experience. If you want to hear that story, like, should I tell it here? Should I do that here? I'm just gonna tell you the story here. I feel like a hand go like this to my head and then pull it, like start pulling it. I don't have any calls from this person anymore. Why is it dimming? Like, I have no problems, problem free. None of my friends are getting calls that call them. I'm just living life, no problems, you know what I mean? Guess what happens? I go to my grandma's house, right? I'm just talking to her about stuff. I come across this topic, and I was like, this person kept calling me, and she was like, you need to be careful. You can't be having your phone number. Like, he probably found you on Facebook. Which, now I know, I'm pretty sure that happened, and I'll get into that real quick. And she was like, how old was he? And I was answering these questions for her. I was like, do you want to see what he looks like? And she was like, no. I was like, are you sure? So I pop up his Facebook again, and I'm like, look, this is what he looks like. And she looks at me, and I'm like just talking. She's just staring at me like with his face. And I didn't really think nothing much of it because obviously you're gonna have a face. Like, that's really creepy. She was looking at the phone, and then she just looked up at me. I was like, what? She was telling me like so slow. Basically, this guy was inboxing her on Facebook a lot. And like, keep in mind, my grandma's married. On his bio, it says that he's married, which is, I shouldn't be giving up. And you know, I don't care. He called me a lot. He would text her, and he would tell her like,
oh, I want to build a relationship with you. You're so beautiful. I want to see where it takes us. Like,
my grandma blocked him, I guess, and then he made another one. He kept texting her off of. She'll comment on my pictures and stuff. So I'm thinking maybe he found me off her Facebook and started stalking me. You know what I mean? That's really scary because if you get my number, you know where I live because I seen his destination. I knew about him. Off a phone number, just off a phone number. He probably knew where I lived, and this is like super ironic. Later on that night, my mom gets a phone call, and it's from my grandma. She was basically telling my mom and me that she's seen him on the news. I don't know if this is true, but she said that it looks just like him, that he went to a school and asked for his daughter, but when they asked for ID, he left, and they didn't catch him or anything. She said it looked just like him. That's my story. Nothing's happened after that, and I just thought that was really creepy. It's a little story or a little some slight. If you ever see a phone number you don't know, get a new phone number. But don't post your phone numbers on social media. That's a bad idea. And it rhymes. I got bars. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, sub like it, thumb it up. I post videos every week. Just kidding, I haven't posted in a year. For all those 2 subscribers who subscribe to me, thank you. I love. Thank you. How do I turn off the camera? I haven't recorded in a year. Hey guys, welcome to my ASMR channel. Just kidding, guys.